Hi everyone, my name is Sabina. Welcome to my channel. Today we will do a short workout. If you're one of those people who wants to do the split, it's exactly what you need. So we will start with a little bit of warm up. Bring the hands right in front of you and stand on the floor. Starting bending your knees one by one. Trying to bring your glutes as much as it possible down towards the floor. And at the same time, you want to stretch the leg a little bit more to the right leg to the right side and the left leg to the left side. Make sure that when you bend the knees, you don't bring the knee further away than your toes. And at the same time, your heels are always down on the floor. And let's do just for 4 more times. Remember, the more your body warmed up, the better it's for us to stretch it. So we keep the hands right in front of us, and then we're going to turn towards the right side. If you have yoga blocks, so you can use the yoga blocks, just bring them by the side of your front leg. Try to press the heel down into the floor, and then we bend the knees and we straighten the legs. And again, we're still warming up, a little bit of lunges. If you don't like the lunges, you can do something else, maybe squatting a little bit or a little bit of jumping, some cardio, but remember that warming up is necessary before you do these stretches. Let's do for 5 more times. When you're already feeling that it's a little bit burning, you may stop. And then we stretch the legs, and then we will do the same on the other side. If you're an advanced student, then you don't need to use the yoga blocks, so you can just bring the hands by the side of the front leg and do the same bending and straightening them. Wonderful. So each time when you straighten the leg, try to lock the knee. If you cannot lock the knee, that's absolutely fine. If your muscles are not flexible enough yet, so you can just keep it a little bit bent. One more, and then we're going to go forward again. So we keep the hands right in front of the chest. If you can place your palms, that's awesome. If you cannot place your palms, you can take again the yoga blocks or wherever you have. You can take a chair, you can take a small platform or a stepper, wherever you have, and just bring the hands on the top of that. I use the yoga blocks, but I don't need the yoga blocks for my advanced students. You can bring the palms on the floor, or even you can bend the elbows and reach the floor with the forearms. So in this exercise, you'll feel the back of your thighs a little bit in your inner thighs, and at the same time, we may reach the glute muscles as well. The toes are looking out to the different side of the room. Make sure that your back is straight. Start straightening your back from your lower back. Imagine that the tailbone, the end of the spine, is reaching the ceiling. I'm going to hold this, and then we're going to walk towards the right side, towards the right leg. And at the same time, you see that the back is still in a straight position, and we lean the upper body forward towards the front leg. Trying to breathe in. And when you exhale, you may lean your body a little bit down. We don't go beyond the limits. If you feel that it's too much for you, you may bend the leg a little bit. Or you can bend the leg that is behind you. Again, we're all different. We all have our own bodies, and depends on your body composition, depends on your physical composition, may feel differently, right? Some of people may have some issues with the lower back or with the knee. We can always adjust it. Just try to change the variation if it's not comfortable absolutely for you. Maybe you need to bend the knee. Maybe you need to bend the front leg a little bit. Make sure that it's not painful. You should feel the stretch, but it should be very pleasant stretch. And again, you can use the yoga blocks. Just bring the yoga blocks by the side of the front leg. And breathe in and exhale. I don't need the yoga blocks, so I'm going to put them aside. And then we're going to change the side. We'll face the other leg. And you may notice that my right toe is still looking to the right side. And the knee is facing the same way. So we never twist the knee, right? So the knee is always facing the side of your toes. We're going to lean towards the left leg. And I don't feel like lots of stretches right now, so I prefer to bend my leg, the right one, and I feel it's a little bit better in my hamstrings and in the inner thigh. If you cannot do this, it's absolutely fine, so you can keep your knees bent or change the position of your legs, bring them a little bit closer or maybe a little bit wider apart. We also work how our body wants to, so if you feel that it's not comfortable for you, we need to adjust it, right? So we don't force yourself, we don't go beyond the limits. And then we bring the hands right in front of us. And bringing the legs a little bit closer, we will go in a yogic squat. So we're gonna sit and we bring the hands right in front of us, just rocking from the right to the left side. So I'm shifting the weight to the right side, to the left side, just a little bit to relax the muscles. And then I press the elbows in the inner thighs, pressing the hands in each other, opening the heart, breathing in and exhale. Shoulders are down. Then I bring the hands down on the floor and I'm gonna reach the glutes all the way up again, bringing the legs together. Standing in a straight position, we bend the knees one by one, like we're running upstairs. Breathing in and exhale. Keeping the legs together, the feet together, or just approximately with the hips distance apart. We're gonna hold this position just a little bit longer. And we feel the hamstrings. In this variation, again, you may use the yoga block. If you feel that it's not comfortable for you at all, use the yoga block. Just bring the yoga block right in front of you, straight in the back, and enjoy. And if you feel that I don't feel anything when I keep my hands on the floor, you're an advanced student, I don't feel anything, you can bring the chest a little bit closer to your knees. Just grab your ankles and fold forward. Good. Breathing in and exhale a little bit more. And then we bring the arms down, forward a little bit. Right leg goes forward, left leg goes behind. The pelvis faces the front. Then look forward. Feel the stretch in the hamstring in the front leg. And again, for advanced student, we may bend the leg that is behind. So you will feel a little bit more stretches in the hamstrings. Or just straighten the legs, hold them in a straight position. The tailbone is reaching up into the air. Breathing in and exhale. Good. Deep breath in and exhale it out. A little bit more. So, and again, I just want to mention that it's the everyday stretch that will not take lots of time from you. And it's very nice, even after work or before, just to wake up your body. If you wake up, for example, early in the morning, you don't have enough time to exercise or you just feel sleepy. Or before a night, opposite, just relax the body, release the pressure, release the stress that you have. And then we're going to bring the left leg forward, right leg goes behind, and again we feel good stretch in the ankles and a little bit in the hamstring mostly. Pressing the chest down, you feel good stretch right here, and the heels are down on the floor. You just lean it forward, relaxing your body. I do love stretches, but when you do this not very regularly, it will not bring you, I would say if you have a goal to do the split, so doing this once in a while, you will not achieve the goal, right? When you do the stretches like 3 times a week or every day, and if you have a goal to do the split, you will definitely achieve the goal that you have. Consistency is the key. Good. And we're going to bring the legs forward. We keep the feet together and then we bend the knees one by one again. In and exhale. Then we're going to bring the hands forward. Legs are big high. And the V position, we're going to bend the knees one by one. In and exhale. Upward facing dog, like in yogic. In and exhale. And then we're going to roll the back forward, doing deep breath in. Inhale in. Legs are together, so we'll open the hips up, pelvis goes up, and then we're going to press it down, roll the back down, pressing the forearms down on the floor. We bring the chest towards your hands with a deep breath in, inhale. And again, glutes go all the way up, leading with your tailbone. You bring the back up, then you roll it back in a child position one more time. You go forward, deep breath in, and bring it all the way back. Roll it in a child pose. From the child pose, opposite way. Round your back forward, press the glutes down, open it in a swan. Reach your tailbone up, press it away. Roll it all the way forward through the spine articulation. Inhale. One more, pelvis goes up. And you roll it all the way forward. Wonderful. Breathe in. Tuck your toes in. Reach your tailbone up. Right leg goes forward. The pigeon pose like in yoga. We bring the hands right in front of you. If you feel that's not for you, that's very painful, you cannot keep the leg right in front of you. Again, adjust the angle right there. Maybe you need to tilt the pelvis. It's better to keep the pelvis facing the floor. But when it's painful, maybe it's better for you to tilt the pelvis a little bit to the right or the left side. Take the yoga block if it's very helpful. If you need, take two. Bring your forearms on it and enjoy. And if you feel that you don't need it, bring your forearms on the floor and just lay down facing the floor. So you keep your forearms right in front of you. And again, I'm laying right down on the floor and I feel that I don't feel lots of stretches. Maybe I need something more. So I'm gonna stretch my arms right in front of me. And then I bend the leg. There is the one more variation that we can do. And just leaning down. But again, you choose the level that works for you better. We hold in a pigeon position. Again, you may rock the pelvis to the right and to the left side just a little bit. Bring the forearms in front, and then open your chest up. Inhale. Press the hands down on the floor. Bring it all the way up again. One by one, bend the knees. Go forward to the spine articulation. Left leg goes forward. And you lay down on the left leg. Again, the same pigeon pose, and the same rules are working right here. If you need to put something right in front of you, please. Breathe in and exhale. You can even close your eyes and meditate for a second. Don't fall asleep. And if you need, you may bend the leg that is behind and again pull it in. If you're an advanced student, so you may interlace the fingers behind your back. Nice stretch here. Good. We bring the hands right in front of us. We bring the knees together, holding the tabletop position with the legs. We're gonna roll the spine on the one side in the opposite way. Your spine like a jump rope. And think that someone is jumping through your spine. Good. And then we reverse it again. Wonderful. From this position, we sit on the glutes and we stretch the legs right in front of you. We shake the right leg, we shake the left leg. The toes are nice and pointed. We do deep breath in and exhale. We're going to lean the body all the way forward. Keeping the toes pointed, we feel the hamstrings going lower as much as we can. And again, nothing. No pressure on your back. If you feel that you feel lots of pain in your lower back or in your hips, you can take something. I'm going to take the yoga block, and you may take wherever you have. Just put something on the floor that's a little bit higher, but alleviate your glutes up, straighten your legs, and then go all the way down. And again, in the case that when you feel the pain in your hips, just leave them a little bit higher. Good. Elevate. And then straighten the legs and go forward. Breathe in and exhale. When you elevate the glutes up, when you lift them up a little bit, the difference is that we will release the pressure from the hips, we will release the pressure from the psoas muscles and from your lower back as well. And it's very, very helpful, especially if you really have this goal to do the split, or you just want to stretch, you want to be more flexible. For the beginning, we need to use some props, and then in the future, when your muscles will get used to it, it will be much better for you, much better. And of course, easier. The second thing, some people have issues with their backs. Some people, they have like the issues with the hips or whatever it is. So, and in this case, in those cases, we need to adjust the posture, right? And this is essential. Again, before you do anything, before you do stretches, before you do Pilates, before you do anything, make sure that you can perform one or the other exercise, that you don't have any health issues with that. So listen to your body. Then we're gonna straighten the body all the way up. We shake the right leg, we shake the left leg, and then we open the legs a little bit wider apart. So we do the wide opening legs position. We shake the right leg, we shake the left. We bring the hands right in front of the upper body, and then we go forward, keeping the hands right in front of you. And if it doesn't work for you, you don't feel anything, bring the forearms on the floor. Straighten the arms forward, so there are a little bit of more modifications. And if you feel that it's hard for me, just change the distance between the legs, a little bit narrow the space between them. Bring the hands behind you, maybe it will be helpful. And again, you do have a prop. If you do have a prop, if you don't have, that's absolutely fine. You can use wherever you have. Maybe a box with something that you have. And then we're gonna bring this right under the glutes. And the pressure, you will not feel as much pressure as you felt before when you sat on the floor, if you felt that. If you didn't feel it, you don't need any props under your glutes. Good. We're gonna hold this just a little bit more. Breathing in and exhale. And we're gonna go back and we're gonna bend the right leg. We bring the right leg right in front of you, and the left leg goes out. A little bit spine stretch. Spine is related to everything, right? So we need to work, if you want to do the split, you need to work with the back, with the spine as well. And then we're gonna switch in. It's all connected. All of the muscles, all of the bones in our body are connected. Let's do one more. And then we stretch the arms out, and then we flex it in through the spine flexion. Deep breath in and inhale, open it up. Oh, my hair. And then flex it in and open it up. One more, flex it in, and then open it up. Amazing. We change the side of the legs. We bend the knees in the opposite way of flex it, and we change it in the opposite way. And one more, we flex it in, extension and flexion inside. Good. It was a very good crack in my back. And then we're gonna pull it in. You may feel it as well. One more in it. And then we're gonna reach it all the way up. Wonderful. From this position, we will straighten the legs right in front of us. We round the back, and we're gonna articulate the spine down till the head is on the floor, and then we're gonna roll, move the pelvis all around. One way, then the opposite way. We straighten the left leg, we reach the right leg all the way up, keeping the toes pointed. If you have a resistance band, you can use it. Just bring it all around your foot and lean your body towards your chest. If you don't have a resistance band, just grab the point that you may reach. The calf, the ankle, maybe even the thigh or under your knee or your foot, and just bring the leg towards your upper body. So here you feel your hamstrings. Make sure that the pelvis is still and it's down. Breathe in and exhale it. Keep your hip closed. So when you open the hip, you can bring the leg a lot lower than when the hip is closed. When the hip is closed, your knee is facing your chest and you reach it forward. That is a very good, strong stretch. Breathing in and exhale it. And then very slowly we're gonna bend the knee. You can keep it a little bit longer. If you don't have time, do not keep it a lot, maybe 20-30 seconds. So we twist it to the side. We bring it all the way back. We shake the leg first. We need to relax it. And then we're gonna bring the other leg up, and we're gonna reach it towards your upper body. And again, the knee is facing the chest, nice and straight. You breathe in and exhale it. Toes are pointed forward, and you breathe in. Fully exhale it out. You feel again the good stretch in your hamstrings. Wonderful. Breathe in and exhale. Then you bend the leg and you twist it to the side. Bring the legs all the way up. Keep them straight together. Separate the legs apart. Bring them back. Separate them apart and bring them back. Breathe in and exhale. Breathe in and exhale. Open the legs wide apart. So I'm going to turn around. Okay, I don't have enough space here. And you want to hold this position, pressing your hands in your inner thighs, keeping the toes pointed. If you have a wall right in front of you, like I do, so you can bring the glutes a little bit closer to the wall. Make sure that you're not wearing black socks because it can leave stains on the wall. And then you open the legs wide apart, so the wall is a little bit helpful because it helps your legs. And we hold this, breathing in and exhale. And again, 34 seconds. Just trying to relax. You can even rock the pelvis a little bit if you need it. Just want to put my hair in a bun. Then you bring the legs all together, and it's necessary to relax your inner thighs. You can do 2 repetitions. You can do 1. Good. And then we're going to articulate the spine up. Remember Pilates, we're not using the momentum. And then we straighten the legs right in front of us. We shake the right leg, we shake the left leg. Sitting on the glutes, we cross the legs right in front of you, hands right behind your head. Open up your heart, flex your back in. Inhale it up, flexion to the one side. That's not good. Inflection the opposite way. And then we're going to reach the arms all the way up with a deep breath in, inhale. Back in extension, and exhale, hands are right in front of the chest. Close your eyes for a second. Let's do 1 more deep breath in. Fully out. Open your eyes. Thank you for the class. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you want to learn more, especially about the split, please leave me a comment and I will happy to help you with your split journey. And again, this was a short introduction to a split journey. We will not do the split today, just in the case that it's a beginner class. But if you want more, please do leave me a comment. Thank you for the class. Enjoy your time.